Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. On to my reaction to the season 4 finale of the 100. And as I am with every episode of the 100, I'm scared. Last episode that we watched, the penultimate episode, was called The Chosen, which refers to trying to choose 100 people out of the Sky Crew who are going to survive the death wave. And initially there was a lot of unhappy people, obviously, because nobody wants to die. And then they were going to hold a lottery, and they were going to fight back against the other people so they could all survive. Essentially what they ended up doing is Jaha and Kane came to an agreement, and they picked 100 people like they were on the list that Clark made a while ago, and they gassed everybody, which is going to be awful, because I imagine that when the death wave hits we're going to have to watch them all die, which might be quick. I hope for their sake it's quick, because it's going to be awful, but it's going to be emotional. So we've got those people there. Abby wanted to leave the bunker. She wanted to give up her space so that someone else could survive, but Kane, against Abby's wishes, has kept her in there, which can't lead to anything good, because she's going to be mighty pissed, especially when you want to do something heroic. You're like, I don't want to be here, give up my spot for someone else. Realistically, if that's her wishes, she should get that, and she should be put out there with everybody else. But Kane went against that, although it does make sense that they keep a doctor around. On the flip side, we also had basically the rest of our cast go and meet up at the laboratory. We've got Raven there, Clark and Bellamy are there, Monty and Harper are there, and I forgot Murphy and Maury are there, and I forgot last episode about Echo's there as well. And they're all basically decided there's not enough time. We've discovered that the Nightblood situation with Clark didn't solve the problem, so the only choice they've got right now is to go up to space. Now, where I'm wondering what's going to happen is, obviously, I imagine as it stands right now, we've got the people in the bunker and we've got the people going to space. Whether that's going to be how the season ends, I don't know. But I want to know if, can they get a message to the lab, the bunker, so that they know that they're going to space? Because if not only is Abby going to be pissed that she's been kept against her will, but also she's going to be like mortified because as far as she knows, her daughter will be out there and killed by the blast. So I'm hoping that they can tell the bunker, by the way, we're going up, don't hold a space for us, and they can get people in, like a few extra people. I don't know. I just think whatever happens this episode, I'm nervous, especially if they go to space and they go and live on the Ark like they plan to. But what I'm looking forward to is just the trauma of it, which is really weird to say, the emotion of it, the twists, and to see what that cliffhanger is that it ends us on for season 4, ready for season 5. Because no matter what happens in this episode, the whole game of the 100 is going to change, and whether it's going to be a big time jump or whether it's just going to be season 5 takes place straight away, I don't know. But whatever it's going to be something completely different to anything we've seen so far. So I'm excited. So let's jump into the episode to find out. It's called PRAIMFAYA, which is the end of the world. The death wave, PRAIMFAYA is here. And so let's see who survives, who doesn't. Are they going to kill anyone and Major off? Possibly. I mean, we've lost 4 big characters pretty much in the last few episodes. Maybe they might spare us some big characters getting killed, but we watch a lot of minor characters getting wiped out. Let's see. If you enjoyed the video, please let me know down below in the comments what you thought of the episode. And if you want to watch the full reaction to my mental breakdown of this episode, there's a Patreon link down below in the description box to take a look at. And they'll be up on Patreon by this point. If you watch on YouTube, there'll also be my character tier listing and possibly the first episode of season 5, depending on my work schedule. Alright, let's jump into season 4, episode 13, the season finale of the 100, PRAIMFAYA. Let's go. Okay, good. Question answered.
We will meet again.
At least let them know that.
I'll be waiting.
Eases my mind a little
Under the
bit.
floor.
You're not that little girl anymore.
Bunker under the floor. I like what they did.
Not sure I'm up for this, Belle. They look at me like I know what I'm doing. Just because I want to fight.
They look at you
Like that because you saved them. But it won't last.
now. You have to leave.
How? I'm not a leader.
You gave people hope when there was none. You're Prometheus.
Stealing fire from the gods and giving it back to the human race.
Bellamy.
Prometheus got chained to a rock.
So the eagles could eat his liver.
Thanks for reading my metaphor.
I love you, big brother.
I'm glad they're on good terms again. Especially with what's going on. It's almost time.
I love you too.
Bellamy? Yeah, we meet again.
Hey, we meet again.
I hope they will.
The radio's dead. We'll get to say goodbye to your mom. I'm sorry.
At least the mum will know where she is. Or at least where she's trying to get to. But I guess she will never know for 5 years. What do you think about the reality of it? It's so heavy.
1,200 people are awaiting your orders. When to eat, where to sleep, how to live. The unrest will turn to violence. I've seen it before. You need to lead them.
That's what my brother said.
Come on, Octavia. You can do this.
The time of the commanders is past.
Yep.
The time of the flame is past. This
Say.
is your time.
It's a whole new
Let
ball
me
game now.
help you.
We are all that remains of the human race. I won't lie to you. The next 5 years won't be easy. There will be days when we wish we were out there right now. But I promise you, if we stand together, if we are one crew,
Nyla's still here.
then come Fulao. Osona.
Bipolis. Crikey.
That gives us 90 minutes to run a 6-hour pre-flight check, retrieve the oxygen generator from the lighthouse, turn a cockpit designed for 2 into one that can carry 8, and load the cargo hold with enough food to keep us from starving in space while we wait for the algae to bloom.
So you said it was gonna be hard.
That's not the hard part. Becca designed her rocket to dock with Polaris, not the Ark. That means I have to pilot it into the hangar bay on the ring.
What's so hard about that?
That's not the hard part either.
What is the hard part, Raven?
Assuming we blast off in time, CO2 scrubbers on a 2-person rocket won't support 8 of us.
Oh god.
So we use supplemental oxygen.
Our tanks only hold an hour of air.
Correct. We'll have 1 hour to get into orbit, land in the hangar bay, and fire up the life support system.
Oh, no
Using
pressure.
oxygen generators built to
Christ.
supply-
Now we know the many ways we might die today. Why don't you tell us what we have to do to live?
Do it quickly, please, Raven, because I'm about to have a panic attack.
You're right, it was a dick move, okay? Jasper's a lot stronger than he looked. It was a shame he took the cowards way out.
You don't get to say that.
Just take it easy or you're gonna tear my suit.
Of course, that's all you care about.
Look, I hate to interrupt your little overreaction you're having, but tick-tock.
8 people alone in space for 5 years, and one of them's John Murphy. I should have drank the tea.
I mean, when you put it like that, after what you did to them, especially in the early season.
The wiring's behind it. You pull, I unhook. But not too far. We need all the wires to connect to the Ark.
Gotcha.
I can't reach. My gloves are too big. I'm gonna take off my gloves.
So you're gonna what?
We're running out of time.
When you get radiation.
Your funeral.
Oh god.
Pull it off! Now!
Grounders in space. It's an oxymoron.
Survival's a team sport. Especially up there.
Still holding out hope for that Nightblood solution.
There was never any solution. Ellie was right about that.
Our fight is not over.
My mom had a vision of me dying. Just like the one Raven had that told her there was a rocket here. We've been through a lot together, you and I didn't like you at first. That's no secret.
Me neither.
But
Did like
even
him last
then,
season either.
every stupid thing you did, it was to protect your sister. She didn't always see that. But I did. You've got such a big heart, Bellamy.
It's just got a happy trigger finger.
People follow you. You inspire them because of this.
Damage is beyond repair.
to us, Raven.
We're not going anywhere. Computer, terminate launch sequence.
How many times you saved our asses before he ever even heard of Allie?
Too many to count.
You're damn right. We don't need Allie on the Ark. We need you. What?
There we go.
Allie was on the Ark.
Light bulb moment.
Allie was on the Ark. I was right there, so close to the kill switch, but she got away by transmitting herself to the ring.
Using the pod in the temple.
Yes, if she can do it, so can we. Let's go.
Less than an hour to go. My God, you're gonna shit ourselves. Month.
Look, we're gonna go on 3, okay?
Is that not going to be like in his blood? His body now?
49 minutes.
Hey, no, not with your hands, okay? I'll do it.
It's too heavy to carry all the way by yourself. On 3. 1.
He is a hero, so yeah.
Hey, Monty! No. Oh, come on, man, please don't do this to me. Monty, come on, wake up!
Get up, Monty, come on. Oh.
Sorry, Monty. I really am.
Oh my God. I don't like this at all. Out of anyone that I was happy to see go, Monty's not it. Easy as pie.
Why are you smiling? Because without comms, even with the power on, we still can't open the hangar bay door from inside the rocket.
Wait, how is that a good thing?
She gets to take her space weapon.
Hey, Murphy! Where's Monty? He's in trouble. He had to expose his hands. He passed out. Look, if we go back now, we can get to him.
Okay.
You can be impressed with me later. We gotta go.
I'm letting the dishes of one
Go, Murphy. Go.
Help me with the generator. Go.
Valerie.
Clark, if this is one of those moments where you tell me to use my head...
I was just gonna say, hurry.
Yeah, well, just let him go.
Lead the way. Let's go.
I think this is what it's very much a TV movie thing where like there's not a lot of time, but they have to like quick. No, let's have this moment before we go. I'm like, just go. Echo, what are you doing, hon? Alright, come on, man. Can you get people's name wrong? I'm so panicky. Monty, come on.
I got you.
Okay.
Of course, he gets the hog.
Go.
You chose the machine?
Stop funny about, just go.
Yeah, I did. It's back of the lab
Go.
where we need...
I may not hate you anymore.
Right, go. Go.
Give it time. Come on.
Go. What is with these people? Do they not know the end of the world is coming?
What did I do wrong?
Oh.
You've gotta be kidding me.
Oh, God, I need someone to stay there, maybe. Oh, I can't. I'm too scared. Oh. I'm so scared.
Raven, follow me. If you can hear me, don't wait.
Oh. I'm sure she's in season 7. She can't die.
I know a place, dude.
Oh. If I was watching this live, I probably would think she's gonna die because she sacrifices herself so often, puts herself in the firing line. And if she had to leave the tower with 10 minutes left, there's no way she's gonna have time.
Come. Come, Java.
What's she doing?
Come, Nira.
Wouldn't it be easier just to walk outside?
Get out, Bellamy. Go back to the sky where you belong. I belong nowhere.
You do that, you die a coward.
I betrayed you.
We are about to head to space where we will be tested every minute of every day for the next 5 years. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I still don't trust you. Maybe I never will. But you are strong. We have a better chance of surviving if you're together with us.
Oh my god. They can't wait any longer. How is she gonna survive this? How?
Come on.
How?
The radiation's already affecting the avionics.
Come on, you gotta go. You gotta go.
It's now or never.
Oh, these people, I'd be no good with these people because I just lock the door and everybody be like, no, you ain't taking too long.
Can we give her another minute?
No.
We're out of time.
The point we had 90 minutes.
This is what Clark would want us to do.
I'm so tense.
We wait, we die.
Wait, how are we gonna know she got the power on then?
We'll know when we get there.
Let's say they're gone.
Here we meet again.
Oh, she might survive because of the Nightblood, right? Oh, God. It's got to be really weird for people like Amori that have never been to space, and Echo. Like everyone else came down from space, so. I mean, as much as I've had criticism of Clark, this is cool. Yeah, as much as I do criticise Clark, I mean, what she's doing now is heroic. Weird seeing like the earth in the background, just orange. Oh, I don't like it. Oh. Okay. Just in time.
No.
Oh no. Behind you.
Look.
Hey, let's come back on. Okay, let's just think I got through. Oh, wow. Oh, I don't like that. That bit's real.
Oxygen level critical.
I'm so scared. Oh. It's HUD time, I'm scared. Oh, that's like the vision Abby had. Oh. Oh my god.
What next? Okay, we need to connect the arc power to the generator conduits.
Oh, ah.
Hey, Monty. It's connecting. What do we do?
Is everyone okay? Look at that. That is scary.
She saved us again.
can do this without her.
Don't have a choice.
We don't. She died in vain. And I'm not gonna let that happen.
Okay, we're just jumping forward. How can we jump forward 6 years?
It's been 2,199 days since PRAIMFAYA. I don't know why I still do this every day. Maybe it's my way of staying sane. Not forgetting who I am. It's been safe for you to come down for over a year now. Why haven't you?
Good
The bunker's
point.
gone silent too. We tried digging them out for a while, but
We?
there was too much rubble. Tell Raven to aim for the one spot of green and you'll find me. The rest of the planet, from what I've seen, basically sucks. So...
Is this them coming down? This feels like end of season 6 stuff. I feel like I've just lost a season or something.
Never mind. Chapter 3, Knaplida.
Who's that?
Time to wake up. No, watch up down.
I should have a kid.
Snap come to lap now.
Oh, she's not 5 years old. She's older than that, right? I'm so confused. What's happening? Oh yeah, she's older than 5. What? Who's that then?
Maddie, go get my rifle. Now.
This feels like an alternate universe. What is happening? Prisoner transport. What was that ending? What? Okay. That was my reaction to the season 4 finale of the 100 PRAIMFAYA. I'm kind of lost for words. I don't know what I think. No, what do I want to say? I'm speechless. Like, the ending just really threw me off. It wasn't what I expected at all. So let's go for the episode, right? So we didn't really spend much time at all in the bunker. We had the first couple of scenes, maybe one scene, whatever it was, where Octavia was talking to Bellamy, saying goodbye, and then saying how she had to take charge. And that's all we saw of the bunker. I guess it was a good little ending to the season of that storyline. Octavia's now in charge. She's got to lead the people and find a way to survive the next, what we thought was 5 years, but obviously the ending shows that the bunker's not been open for over 6 years. Nice ending, nice way to leave it off of the season. We're all here, we're all under. Let's go. I mean, what I was hoping would happen, which is why I'm a little disappointed by this episode, was that we'd spend more time with maybe some of our other characters, like find out what Abby's reaction is to being locked in the bunker, see what happens to Kane, see how, not necessarily they start to live, because I feel like that's either in between season stuff or season 5 stuff, but maybe show us the people that they threw outside the bunker, them getting wiped out by the blast, like banging on the door trying to get in. Just little things that I would have put in to kind of emphasise how big this is. We spent most of the time in the lab, or with the lab set of people, right? And that was really interesting. But in terms of the actual bunker stuff itself, I think I expected a bit more of that, which we didn't get. So I'll be honest, I'm a little disappointed about that. Whilst I liked the beginning scene, I like that Octavia and Bellamy have made amends and are friendly again. And I liked what we did see. I just wanted a bit more of something there. Maybe as the blast went across where the bunker was, like I said, we could see the people that they threw out getting killed, which is always traumatic and awful. But this is the end of the world. Thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people, if there is that many people left on Earth, will have been wiped out, minus some people here or there. And the lab stuff was nice and tense. I mean, like, oh my god, is it just me? Or are those people really annoying at doing stuff quickly? Like, every time it's like, you've got 10 minutes to go, they're like, okay, yeah, I've got words for you. What is it? Yeah, run. Okay, we'll do. Bye. Mwah, mwah. How's your day going? Yeah. Going really well? Yeah. I'm going to go now. All right, let's go. And then they start running. I know that's like an exaggerated example, but like, if I had such a strict time limit before I die, I ain't sticking around to be told to run. I'm booking it. I'm gone. You won't see me for dust. I was running so fast. And some people were good at that. Like, Murphy was good that he made a very quick decision to leave Monty and take the thing, which was the right decision. Awful. Didn't feel great, but it was right because it got them there, got the thing there, so that they could survive if they couldn't go back and get Monty in time. But they managed to go back quickly, get Monty and come back. But my god, they need to move faster, because it's like, I always compare it to in TV shows, if someone's ordered a taxi and go beep beep beep, taxi's outside, and they just finish their conversation, I'm like, no, go, that taxi person's waiting. And I know that's probably just little stuff that bothers me, but it bothered me. But it was good. I do worry for Monty going forward, because he obviously burned his hands. I'm not a scientist. I don't know anything about radiation, sickness and whatnot, but surely if that's enough to kind of burn through your skin that fast, well, the radiation will be inside you, right? So is Monty dying? Is he dead by this point in the 6 years? I don't know. But I am very worried for what that means for him going forward. But it's actually really cool seeing them shoot off into space. It's kind of what I wanted. Back when we found that rocket, I was like, oh, this is going to be cool. At some point we shoot off into space. It's going to be really tense. Are they going to survive? Are they not going to survive? And that was at the point when we were expecting to go to space to do the night blood and come back down. Obviously that's not the case. And yeah, it's really cool. So I know that people are laughing in the comments when I'm like, oh, I'm so disappointed now we're not going to space, blah, 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 blah. Obviously we know at the end of the season they do. And it was cool. And it was really tense actually when they got to, obviously Clark climbed up the tower, Raven on the outside, and even when they were inside the Ark, when they were struggling for oxygen, I was like, oh, they could kill off some people here. Like I said, I didn't know who survives, who doesn't. Echo, I could have easily killed herself. I wouldn't have been surprised. I could have seen them bumping off Imori. I could have seen them bumping off Monty. I wouldn't have liked it, but they could have done it. They could have bumped off Harper. Actually, thinking about it, no main characters died in the finale. They did it all a few episodes before, which I think is that what they did with Series 3 as well. They killed off like Lexa. They killed off Lincoln. But did anyone die in the finale? I don't think so. Unless you count like shutting down Ali, I suppose. But that's not really the same sort of thing. So maybe that's the 100s like pattern. They kill off people mid-season in the finale. Everyone's okay. Because it was obvious Clark was going to survive. It was actually really cool watching her climb up the tower. And like I said then, I'll say it again. Whilst I am very critical of Clark as a character, she can be quite annoying at times. We can't deny the fact that she does put herself in harm's way. I said this 2 episodes ago, I think it was, maybe last episode, maybe a few episodes ago. I don't know, the show moves so fast. That she does throw herself into these situations, and like in this, she knew she couldn't get back in time, so she was like, I'm still going to do what I came here to do. I'm going to climb this tower, and I'm going to do what I can to get back, but I know that I won't be back in time for the rocket. And she did it, and she was brave, and she put herself on the line, and she did it. And obviously we saw her come down. And I like the visuals, even though the graphics weren't the best. I like the visuals of the wave behind her as she was in the tower. I thought it was really scary. There's just something very ominous, like I've said, since day one. We saw that wave in the first episode of Series 4, in the last little scene. Because it's I know it's not a natural phenomenon, because it is nuclear, poof, like from the power plants and stuff. Because it's something that cannot be stopped. There's something to me that's so ominous about that. Like in shows when you see like a wave of water coming that's like a tsunami or a flood, like in The Day After Tomorrow, or the ground's collapsing or earthquake things. Speaking of 911, it's all the kind of stuff that's happening in that show. But when it's something that's like a wave of something that's coming towards someone or something happening behind someone and they're running away, they can't get away from it, it can't be stopped. There's something about that just scares me. So watching her run away from it was cool. And she got to the lab, got the radiation like the Vision. I knew she was going to survive, not just because I had it spoiled that, like I say, I think Clark, Octavia and Murphy are in season 7. I think that's all that I know. that they're in season 7 from comments and things. I don't think I know about any other character, which means they could all die, they could all survive. Who knows? But I like the fact that I don't know. But if I was watching this live, I think I would have guessed that she was going to survive, just because she is such a big character to the show. It would have been a great twist to kill her off. A very brave move to kill her off in such a heroic fashion. But we know with the 100 that they like to give people these hero deaths and then go back. Like Jaha, I still believe, and I'm putting this aside from the fact that Jaha's a dick, I still believe that he should have finished his story at the end of season 1. He should have stayed on the Ark, sacrificed himself, stayed there, and that would have been a really fitting ending for his character, because it would have been a whole journey for series 1. Because everything he's done since series 1, I'm like, bitch, please. Maybe he's going to have a redemption in series 5 onwards, because he did do a good thing last episode and worked with Kane to do the right thing with 100 people, at least what seemed like the right thing. Ugh. Okay, so it's 6 years and 7 days later. They also mentioned that the bunker, like, they couldn't dig out the bunker, there was too much rubble, so everyone's still down there. Now, it's exciting to find out what happened in the meantime. I mean, what I'm hoping for Series 5, what I hope happens, is that we get to see a lot of the interim 5 seasons. Like, I thought the season was going to end with a cliffhanger, like, Clark's still alive, something in the bunker, I don't know. And then either we start Series 5, jumping forward, or, like, we do an episode where we kind of see everyone start to live normal life in their new surroundings, and then we jump forward. I didn't think it was going to jump forward at the end of this episode. It felt really odd to do a jump fast forward here, and really took me out of it a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I was kind of taken back and like, oh, this feels like it's setting up a whole new thing, which is good, because I know that's what I wanted, and I know I'm talking like hypocritical of myself. That is good for Series 5. But I guess because it was so random, and obviously doesn't make any sense for Series 5 yet, till we watch it, then I was like, what is going on? So I'm hoping that we get to see a lot of the interim period of them adjusting to life on the Ark, living in the bunker, how they set up the communities, that's not a word, communities, how they survived, is there threats in the bunker, is there Ark, are we going to spend time jumping forward and backwards on timelines? I'm going to try and watch the first episode of Series 5 soon, I think, if I can find time, purely because I know that when I put this episode out, you're going to answer these questions, and whilst I'm asking questions, I don't want them answered, I want to find out by myself. So, particularly when this goes on Patreon, not so much YouTube, so I definitely will have started Series 5 by the time it goes on YouTube, I think. Try not to spoil what happens next. Like, I know I'm asking a lot of questions, like, is this going to happen? Is this going to happen? But let me experience it by myself. But I'm hoping we see a lot of the interim period. So, going to Clark. So, we found out she's still alive, as expected. She's got a funky new hairdo. She's got a big car with a big massive gun at the front. And there's this girl who's a Nightblood. Initially, I thought, because I couldn't really see her very well, because it was in the dark, and my house, like, shit, it was going to be a daughter. Like, she found out she was pregnant, but I was like, well, she's clearly not 4. She's like a teenager, maybe. So she must have just found another Nightblood somewhere. They're in that little area that's the only place that seems to have survived. And then the ship comes down. It's like a prisoner transport ship. Doesn't look like it's from the Ark, because if we had these ships, we probably would have used them. You know, at the end of Series 1, start Series 2. So it's from another spaceship somewhere, which is fine. I'm not opposed to the idea that there's more spaceships out there. That doesn't bother me at all. How they fit it all in, explain it all away, we'll decide whether how much I like it. But I'm fine with there being other ships out there, because, you know, it's a vast galaxy of things. But I'm just unsure how to feel, because that ending wasn't... It was just like, whilst I'm not the best at guessing all the twists, I felt the last cliffhanger was going to be about something on the Ark, or about something in the bunker. I didn't think it was going to be a flash forward to 6 years, 7 days later, wherever it was, and Clark's living this new life with this girl, and there's this new prisoner transport ship that's appeared. Very weird. Very weird. It gave me like very much Lost vibes, which I've said from that pretty much Series 1, that the show was takes inspiration from Lost, with a lot of the things that they do and the twists that they have, like the Grounders and the others, and flash forwards and this thing. I don't know. Is it going to be some weird time travel? I don't really know. I don't know what to expect, but I'm looking forward to Series 5. I think I've seen comments that people love Series 5. Some people, I think some people don't. I think, again, like I said, some people have said after 3 it's like a downhill towards the finale, but I enjoyed Series 4. I'm going to talk about my feelings a bit more when I do my tier ranking, talk about my characters throughout, and I'll probably talk about my feelings then. But overall, Series 4 was very unexpected, and a lot of death that I didn't expect, a lot of twists I didn't expect. It was very choppy for me for a while, with let's go and do this plan, oh no, let's do this plan, no, let's go to space, no, let's make Nightwoods, no, let's go to the Ark and seal it up, no, let's go to the bunker. And it was very choppy, and I was struggling a little bit with the flow, but I really enjoyed it. I had a great time. I didn't think it was a bad season at all, but I could also see maybe why some people didn't like the season, because it felt hugely different, again, to everything we've seen before, which is what the show does a lot. We could have main characters, could have Rowan, Luna, Ilian, not main character, Jasper, more lives maybe on the line. Our characters have been separated. Clark's doing one thing, Bellamy and all that are in space, Abby and everyone else is in the bunker. Big characters have to make a lot of hard decisions, and sometimes, I know a lot of fandoms, they can not take nicely to that. So I'll be interested to know when I've finished this season, put it all up onto YouTube, your thoughts, your feelings. Did you like it? Did you not like it? If you did like it, why? If you didn't like it, please, again, say why. Like, I like to hear difference of opinions. I like to hear good and bad, so I probably will read reviews eventually. I'm trying to avoid it right now, just in case there's spoilers for later seasons, but I might try and look at reviews of when it aired. But yeah, this season was, it was a lot, and it was stressful, very stressful, especially towards the end. But I had a great time, and this finale was really good, unexpected. That ending was just really shocked me. Not because it was like jaw-dropping, but because it was just so random, and definitely not how I anticipated walking into this episode. But I had a good time with it, and I probably have more thoughts, but I'll take a little bit of time away, get my thoughts together, and then do my tier ranking of the characters from Series 4. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please let me know down below in the comments what you thought of the reaction and the episode. Did you watch it live? What were your thoughts live? Did you all expect Clark to live? Because, obviously. But your thoughts on the flash forward. Did you expect to see Ali, or is it just me talking rubbish, like normal? But yeah, that was a really good finale, actually. The 100 always does good finales, no matter what they do. Whether I like all the choices they make, like the flash forward, I'm not convinced on yet, but we'll see. We'll see how they do it in Series 5. But yeah, the finales are always good in the 100, so that was good. Thanks for watching. As always, my name is Scott. You guys are well, taking care of yourselves, and stay safe. If you enjoyed the video, leave some comments down below. Subscribe to my channel for the tier list of Series 4, and eventually my reactions to Season 5. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the journey of Series 4 with me. Take care of yourselves, stay safe, and I'll see you all very soon for the next episode. Bye guys, have a good evening, stay safe.